friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today while I craft and chat. So I am making some little outfits for some little small size dolls, and so this is what I've came up with so far. This little dress and this little hat, and thankfully this one doesn't need anything extra done to it, so I'm just going to put that one to the side. That's one that is finished. And I have some others here that I'm working on, so you can probably look and see what I have going on and guess what they are. But yeah, I'm just putting these together today and thought I would do a little craft and chat with you all. Now, I had to get Big Daddy to help me cut the shapes out because I have these scissors, but I can't cut like a line. I can make just snips is all they're, you know, really good for. And then I have these scissors, but again, I'm right-handed and I just cannot cut. I would gnaw at it forever and not be able to cut. So Big Daddy helped me by cutting out some shapes, and so that was interesting enough as it was. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get to that part. But anyway, so I'm just crafting here and gonna put these together. I hope I was gonna put this on, but it doesn't fit my thumb. So yeah, we'll just do what? Just improvise. I hope you're all having a great day. I hope your week has been going well. For us, it is Big Daddy's birthday today, so we will be going out tonight to celebrate him. Our sons, Elijah and Dakota, are we're going out with them. They are, if you're new here and you don't know, they are 31 and 23. That's their ages. So they live here in our town and we love hanging out with them. So we're looking forward to that. I don't have a good way to hold on to this. I'm gonna try this with this hand. See if I can't make this work a little better for me. Alright, that does work better. But anyway, we're going out for Big Daddy's birthday tonight, and I have a surprise planned for him that he don't know about afterwards, and so I'm not gonna say it in case he does watch this video today, because we're trying to keep what we're doing for him tonight a little surprise. He thinks we're just going out to eat. Okay, so now the little ghost costume is done. That was simple enough. I'm gonna go with another easy one. I'm gonna save this one for last because that's gonna be my challenging one. So the little pumpkin here. Alright, I'm gonna start with just the mouth. Let me see, that's the back. Okay. Yeah, I have some little dolls that I want to take some photos of for Instagram, like some Halloween photos, you know, so I'm just making them some little costumes, and I've just been kind of in the mood to make quick, easy crochet projects instead of working on like long-term stuff. And so this is the kind of things I've been working on lately, and I know that's not everyone's thing, doll clothes or costumes, and not everyone's interested in that, and that's okay. But it's just, you know, what I'm in the mood to do right now. Let's see, I think I'm gonna put the nose like that. I'm not sure how it's actually supposed to go, but His nose. Okay. Alright, there's an eye. And another eye. These would be cute little costumes on these little dolls. They're little 8-inch dolls. And so, you know, these aren't anything really special, just a cute little costume for Instagram photos. So now the pumpkin is done. That was easy enough. Now the cat might be a little more challenging. This is a cat, as I said. Let's see, I think I need to glue the pink parts in first. So let me try that. Oh goodness. So Big Daddy, like I said, he was helping me cut these pieces out, or not helping me, he cut them out, but he and I had different opinions of what the shapes should look like. And oh, where'd that go? And so it was quite funny because I couldn't understand what he was wanting to do, and he didn't really get what I was wanting to do, and so we both thought our way was the best way. And it was quite funny. And then when we got to the Frankenstein one, the hair, he said, "Why didn't you just crochet the top of it black?" And I said, "Well, that would have been the smart thing to do if I had been smart when I started it." I didn't get smart until the end. After I finished it, then I realized, oh, it needs to have black on the top. And so, anyway, it was quite funny. And we were trying to figure out, like, I didn't want to redo it because I've already done it, right? The simplest thing would have been to crochet it again. I'm just placing these on there without really even thinking about where they're going or what I'm doing. The simplest thing would have been done to do would just be to recrochet it. But, yeah, I didn't want to do that because I was ready to just get it done and move on to something else. And so we were trying to cut felt and figure out how to make some hair to go on the top of Frankenstein's head there, the hat. And he was telling me this, and this, you know, and I was like, no, but this would just be simpler and easier. And we were just like going back and forth. It was quite funny. It was. And then he was like I was trying to understand what he was saying, and obviously I wasn't good at it. So I said, "Why are you being so mean?" He said, "Why are you acting like I'm speaking Chinese?" Oh gosh, it was really funny. It was. Like, I should have been recording all that because it was hilarious. Oh, we were not on the same page in thinking of how to do all that. But I appreciate him helping me. He did not even get home from work till about 8:30 tonight. He left home at 7 this morning, you know, headed to work. And he's working late hours because he has some major major deadlines due at the end of this month, and I have doctor's appointment in Shreveport this month. I have where I go to the hospital in Shreveport and actually spend the night, so that's 2 days that he's gonna take off work, and he's got these major deadlines. Well, that's crooked. The little nose needs to come over, but it's probably glued. It is. Oh well. It's just a little Halloween costume for a doll. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So anyway, I go to the hospital on the 21st of this month and actually have to spend the night. And so he will go with me and spend the night too. And therefore he's going to be off work 2 days right when these deadlines are due. And so he's trying to work late as much as he can to try to get meet the deadlines, because he has 3 major deadlines due at the end of this month, and they're very, very important for his work, like to stay in business. I don't know which way these go. I think they probably go like that. Okay. Now, this is where we really just kind of were not on the same page at all. This little, to make some hair to go on top of that. And we were just being so ridiculous. And I'm going to go with his idea. Because he didn't get my idea and I didn't get his idea, but I finally understood his thought process. And so I'm going to go with his idea because he cut his idea. He didn't cut my idea. So I'm trying to glue this to stand up on this. We'll see. Trying to make that little part stand up. Let's see. I could just cut it if I didn't want to go all the way around, I guess. I don't know. I think this ended up being a combination of both of our ideas, but mainly his idea. I'll hold that in place a little bit. Anyway. So he is working late, and when he got home about 8:30, and he was wore out, bless his heart. He just was ready to get ready for bed and go to bed, you know. He was just ready to get a shower and go to bed. And I get it, I understand. But he did take the time to help me, because I had let him know earlier in the day that, hey, I need you to cut something for me tonight, cut some shapes out of some felt. And then he was like, okay. And then after he had come home and he was getting ready for bed, he was like, what did you need me to do? So I appreciate him taking the time to do this little silly project with me, even if we weren't on the same page. I don't know if these are even straight across or not. Probably not. Alright. Might need to let some of that dry a little bit. Okay, so I have these little googly eyes that I'm going to put on there. But I probably need to put this headpiece on first. So what I'm going to do is just put glue in here, mainly in the middle. And you see it doesn't match up in the back, but that's okay. It's the back of it, and like I said, you know, it's just a little costume. I'm going to be taking pictures of the front side. Okay, so there's his hair. Yes, it would have been made more sense to crochet the top of it black. And then I could have took yarn or did some spikes and went down into the green or whatever, but oh well. So I need to put 2 eyes on here. There's an eye. And there's another eye spot. And I'm gonna take some black yarn and make a little scar on the face, I guess, with some black yarn. I'm just stringing that everywhere. Oh, so what kind of crafts do you guys like to do other than crochet? Do you do any other kind of crafts? I really don't. I used to, but not so much anymore. But this just kind of goes along with this little crochet project. You know. So I'm trying to get some black yarn here. Trying to find the end of the yarn. And I was going to cut just a piece to do a little scar. I cut way too much yarn to do this, but I was going to try to do a little scar on him, and I'm not going to, I just seem to have more space right here, so I'm just going to stick it right there. So I'm pull it through and leave a tail, and then I'm just going to go up. And pull through, and now I'm just going to see what I can do here. Let's see. This might look a mess. What do you guys think? Well, don't tell me, because I'm not redoing it. By the time you see this, it's done, and I'm not redoing it. want to go too close to that or too close to the eye, but I don't know. Let's just see. Can always pull it out. Okay, that's good. That's good. Perfect, perfect. Alright. And I'm just going to take this tail, my starting tail, and this tail, and tie a little knot there if I can. Alright, here I go. Alright, so that is my little outfits for my little dolls, and I will be posting a photo of them on Instagram. And on Instagram, I think there's a link in my description box below of my Instagram, but I'm also, it's llama.mama.kayla, or you can also probably search Kayla Miller, and llamamamakayla. Instagram should come up. So, yep. Alright, I guess I'll trim this in too. Okay, this looks like it could use a little glue right up in there. So let me see. Oh, it did come through on my finger a little. These things are nice if you have fingers to put them on. But it doesn't really fit my thumb. And now I got glue on that, but it's okay. Alright, so there is 5 little outfits that I crocheted. A Frankenstein, a ghost, a pumpkin, a cat, and I did make a tail for the back of the cat. And I might put some whiskers on the cat. That's what I could do. Here, I have some white right here. Let's see. I could trim them anyway. We'll just make them long, and then I can trim it. Alright. And I'm going to trim this end off here because it looks a little warped. Okay. So, probably about there. And there. I'm not even going to worry about like securing that. Like tying it off or anything. I'm just going to untwist these. Okay. Let me find my well, I was looking for my Loom pick. That I would use to separate these, but let me see. I might have one in a drawer down here. I'm just untwisting these and separating the plies. for whiskers. Well, there you have it, guys. What are you up to today? Tell me what's going on. What are you working on? And do you do any other crafts besides crocheting? I know some people do like diamond paintings and probably paints and, you know, different things. Now, there's my cat whiskers. Cute, cute. Turned out perfect. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today for a craft and chat. And I will see you all again in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet. Bye friends.